Whoa, what's up, Derby Depot? This is L. Ryan Hubbard getting ready for game number 4. Happy Valley Derby Darlings versus the Denver Mile High Club. This game will be refereed by Kira Duncan, Guinness, Darth Bling, Adam Splitter, McWinkle, Toe Cutter, Goldie Knox, and Backslash. Thank you to our referees again and the skaters that'll be there. Denver Roller Derby Mile High Club, they'll be in blue. Number 10, Unprotected Lex. 1337, Glitterous. 1706, Maven. Oh, boy. Number 2, Terran. Number 22, Scarred to Death. Number 27, Gobrecht. 33, Klein. 357, Bria Fred. It's going to be an interesting game, folks. 40, Speedlejuice. 50, Scald Eagle. 505, Elise LeCracken. 8,000, California. 919, Grizz. 949, Coyote. 99, Chenesky. On Happy Valley Derby Darlings in white. 000, Booty Queen. Number 10, Herzerker. 1034, Riot Earp. Number 12, Cookie. 1131, Kickin' Assets. Number 19, Tootsie. 2113, Pearl of the Scars. 223, Valkyrie Vixen. 261, Carpe Jugulum. 39, Who. 700, Triple X. Number 8, Sookie Slap House. 801, Orange Crusher. 831, Busy Hummingbird. And 92, Katzenjammer. We are just about a minute to go here. Want to thank all the referees, officials, and amazing volunteers that have made this happen. We also have some amazing vendors, as well as our awesome sponsors that have made this happen. Want to thank Wasatch Roller Derby for hosting us here in the Derby Depot. Adobe is a great sponsor. They're a global creative company that loves supporting their communities like HBDD. Sherry Jasperson, Sherry Jasperson, it's been a long day. Sherry Jasperson, HBDD's biggest fan, donated time and product to help this tournament be a success. She's selling cookies and fans. It's a hot one up here in Salt Lake. So make sure you buy some fans. Einstein Bagels and Culinary Crafts provided food to feed our amazing officials. Built Bar, the truly standout protein bar. It tastes more like a candy bar than a protein bar with so many delicious flavors. Personal favorite is cookies and cream. Built Bar is the favorite protein bar of many fitness trainers and fitness enthusiasts alike. Also, roller derby announcers who mostly just sit down and talk on a microphone also still like them even. Thank you for helping fuel our athletes, officials, and announcers. Built Bar, G2G Protein Bars, Derby Warehouse, and Rage Fitness also helping make the Jello Bowl possible. Oh, boy. Here we go. Jam number 1, Maven for the Mile High Club up against Valkyrie Vixen. Maven quickly getting lead jammer status for the Mile High Club. Maven was through the pack quick, but Happy Valley got their bearings together and locked her up, and that helped Valkyrie Vixen get through the pack to start their scoring run. Interesting strategy there from the Mile High Club, slowing it down, coming to a stop right there at turn 4. Calling it off for a red as Valkyrie is about to get to the box, into the pack, rather. 4-0 after the first jam. Jam 2, we're going to see Scald Eagle against Carpe Jugulum. Scald Eagle almost through, was through, but Cookie took a hit to Cookie, had to cycle back, but got through the pack again to get lead jammer status. That was some great defense there from Happy Valley, but some great skating from Scald Eagle. able to get through the pack twice on that scoring run. Also, we have, if you're watching online, there's a Venmo QR on the bottom of the screen. Scan that and make a donation and put it up in the chat that you made a donation, and I'll give you a shout out. You can put in the comments what you want me to say as an announcer. You can either do that, or if you give me a compliment in the chat, I'll probably say anything you want me to say as well. Scald Eagles through for 8 points as Jugs makes her way through the pack. This Mile High Club playing a very smart, very good first two jams. 12 points from Scald Eagle. But we had a bout shout from Booty Queen, a Happy Valley skater. She wanted to give a shout out to the owner and creator of Pro Designed, Wild Bill, William Walker. He passed away recently, and he was a pillar of the Derby Derby community. Booty Queen, on behalf of Happy Valley and Texas Roller Derby, wanted to send appreciation for everything he's done for Happy Valley. Back out on the track, Klein has picked up lead jammer status, and Kim Johnston. The QR code is right here. Four more points for the Mile High Club as they continue to just pick up a few points here each jam. And now we've got Maven going up against Katzenjammer. Maven gets through and picks up lead jammer status, but this is the closest we've seen Happy Valley come out of the pack behind him, as we have Denver fly some points. Yeah, if you can hear that at home, Happy Valley getting their first point up on the board. Denver played it a little too, flew a little too close to the sun as they were wanting to maximize that, called it off just a little too late. And Katzenjammer putting the first point up on the board for Happy Valley, and they are all smiles. Happy Valley, throughout their history, starting in 2011, the Jello Bowl has been an important part of them. But ever since they started making it into bigger, playing against more higher ranked teams, they started getting known, quite the reputation, and getting known as Scrappy Valley, and had great attitude. And that is paying off them, is that they celebrate each lead jammer status, each go around the track, and even on this one, just holding the Mile High Club to just 1 point. And they are all smiles at this point. 26-1. We're just past 5 minutes through here in the first half. And an amazing energy here at the Derby Depot. Happy Valley, always fun to watch. And just Denver Mile High Club doing amazing things there on the track. All right, O'Reilly, how are you? Remember that Venmo thing? This one, again, Kim right here, I'm pointing to it, bottom left corner. Make a Venmo donation, throw it up in the chat, and I'll give you a bout shout. Klein Jammy for Mile High Club has picked up lead jammer status. Carpe Juculum through to the applause of the team and the fans. There we go, Happy Valley. Again, some more points up on the board. 2 points for the Molly Morbids that go around. 2 hard-earned points from Carpe Jugulum. 6 more for the Mile High Club as we're at 23 minutes here in the first half. Maven and Busy Hummingbird. Maven gets through after some big hits on the inside and picks up lead jammer status. But Happy Valley doing a great job trying to get through the pack quickly, and it seems like Denver might be adjusting to that, calling off the jam a little bit early before Happy Valley gets the opportunity to get those points up on the board. Kotzen Jammer back on the jammer line. Chooses Jammer, put the first point on the board for Happy Valley. We'll see if Lightning can strike twice here. She'll have her work cut out for her. Going against a relatively new skater, Scald Eagle. Not too many people have heard of Scald Eagle before. Almost no one has taken a class at from rollerball with her. What's that? What was not rollerball? What's the fucking thing? RollerCon. I thought it was like convention. I don't know. I had it on the tip of my tongue. Scald Eagle through, picks up lead jammer status. We've seen, I mean, we're only 9 minutes into the game, but we're seeing it quite a lot more penalty management this game. Earlier games had quite a few penalties, and we may still see that coming. But no power jams, mostly full packs out there. Scald Eagle with 8 points on the board as Kotzenjammer is cycling back there. A big jam here from Scald Eagle. 16 points so far and just over halfway through the jam. And she is keeping on going. 4 more points, 20 points so far for the Mile High Club. Kotzenjammer hard-earned a trip around the track. Gets her on her scoring run. Scald Eagle right there with her. Cookie coming in for a big hit. Scald Eagle trying to make Kotzenjammer cycle way back, and Kotzenjammer just decides to wait there and call it out. A great jam there from Scald Eagle. 24 points for Scald Eagle on that jam. Man, Mile High Club with just some amazing skating out there. Klein just off that jammer line like a flash and picks up lead jammer status. Busy Hummingbird, almost through. But it's going to be a big hit there from Taryn. Is going to send her cycling back. If you're watching at home, it is Mile High Club in blue. Happy Valley's playing in white. Klein's through for 4 points this go-around. And another big hit from Terrence sends Valkyrie Vixen cycling back. Happy Valley with a star pass now to start their scoring run. Gets it to Suki. Klein's going to call it off after another 4 points. Trip around the sun gets it. 12-point jam total there for the Mile High Club. I love when the pack moves right as those whistles blow and come back. We've got Maven now going up against Carpe Jugulum. Man, this is some fast-moving, hard-hitting roller derby. These are amazing athletes. It's just incredible to see the things they can do on roller skates and on the track. All this hard work coming together. We're so excited to see some competitive roller derby happening in Utah. Again, thank you to Wasatch for hosting us and all the teams who came down here. Elise and California and Grizz are forming just an amazing triangle up there with some very tough defense. Finally, Jugs gets through to start her scoring run, but Mile High Club able to pick up 12 more points. Busy Hummingbird now going up against Scald Eagle. Oh, Suki, super excited. Gonna hit Scald Eagle. Gonna make Scald Eagle cycle back like Scald Eagle tried to do to Kotzenjammer. That's gonna spread things out. Busy Hummingbird still mixing it up there with some pretty great defense. Looks like Scared to Death. Gobrecht and Terran out there. Terran had been tearing up the track earlier. You like that? Just came to me. I'm sure it's never been said before in the history of terrible roller derby announcing. That aggressive defense out there again, keeping Happy Valley contained. But Suki coming in clutch with some blocks there, really helping to slow Scald Eagle down this time. I mean, last jam she was out, she picked up 16 points. But Suki doing some changing up the defense there and really keeping her in. Busy hit to the outside there from Gobrecht and Terran, who has just been a force to be reckoned with defensively here on the track. Busy Hummingbird narrowly missing the cut track as she cycles in. It is just like warfare out there. Scald Eagle calling it off after some punishing hits from Suki and kicking assets. As called out in the chat, that was some great defense there from Happy Valley, and they are definitely happy about that performance. Kotzenjammer now going up against Klein. Now I have a first time out call. This is from Denver. This is a great time to go check out our amazing vendors. Chiringua is still here, raising funds to get to the Junior Roller Derby World Cup. They're selling lattes, carnitas, quesadillas, cookies, fruit cups with chamoy and tagine, street corn, sun catchers. A limited time Chiringua t-shirt. Donations are accepted. These funds raised here will go toward travel funds for Chiringua to get to Valence, France for the Roller Derby World Cup. Chiringua is playing for the Open Division USA team and representing Utah Roller Derby. More information and its amazing skaters are on JRDA US World Cup teams on Facebook. The live streamed event is on July 28th through the 30th in Valence, France. Look to that page and Wasatch Junior Roller Derby Rollers for a link to watch when it goes public. It's a mouthful. My money's going to say the pack moves back really fast in just a minute. 84-3, 14 minutes ago. We're halfway through the first half. Kotzenjammer up against Klein. Cotton Jammer on her toes on the inside. She's going to be your lead jammer. Making it happen here for Happy Valley. Cotton Jammer is the lead jammer. We're going to try to see if she can get some points. Taking advantage of some penalty trouble. Happy Valley with a taking advantage of the Mile High Club just having 2 blockers out there, able to pick up lead jammer status and some 4 points. Thank you, Brian, for the donation. This is Go Morbids, love effing. Remember, you can make some donations in the Venmo on the live stream and throw it in the chat, and I'll give you a bout shout. I'm also very vain, so even if you just give me a compliment on the chat, I might just say something that you want me to also. Official time out after that last jam. And we want to thank our great sponsors who've made this happen. Adobe, the global creative company that loves supporting the communities like Happy Valley. We've got Maven now up against Valkyrie Vixen. Maven gets through, picks up lead jammer status. We have a power jam now for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen, I think, called with a cut track. Great defense here for Happy Valley. It's Triple X kicking assets. And Riot Earp. And Val making it out of the box before the jam ends. So Happy Valley not going to have to start with the jammer in the box, which is much needed because it is Scald Eagle out there now on the jammer line again for the Mile High Club. Carpe Jugulum Jugs jamming for Happy Valley. Both teams are at full strength. I don't know what happened there. It was a big pile up on the inside. Cookie was a little slow to get up, but was able to get up. And that makes Jugs your lead jammer for Happy Valley. Carpe Jugs picking up 4 points for Molly Morbids, getting them to double digits. Well, okay, now it's 3, but still double digits. I was half right. Busy Hummingbird now on the jammer line for Happy Valley, going up against Klein. On a big hit there from Gobrecht as stops Busy from getting through to pick up lead jammer stats. Gobrecht again now, first on the outside, now on the inside of track, just really slowing Busy down. It's a pile up there. I don't know how that happened, but after that, looked like Kicking got tackled to the inside. Later. Cuts and Jammer now for out there for Molly Morbids. Maven for the Mile High Club. Maven gets through as lead jammer as Cuts and Jammer had to cycle back, but Cuts and Jammer found an opportunity and went for it to start the scoring run for Happy Valley. Then just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. In the game 4, last game of the day, Happy Valley Molly Morbids versus Denver Roller Derby Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen going up against Scald Eagle. Scald Eagle this time able to get through quickly, picks up lead jammer status for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen cycling back behind Coyote. Scald Eagle in a power jam, 8 points for the board. Narrowly missing that hit from Lex and Suki with 4 more points. 12-point total jam for Scald Eagle. Going to call it off with 8 minutes to go. Happy Valley has all their blockers out, but Mile High Club down a blocker, but in a power jam, Speedlejuice jamming for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen jamming again for Happy Valley, but going to start in the penalty box as a penalty is called towards the end of that last jam. Penalty box briefly empty as Speedlejuice picks up lead jammer status. Booty Queen, Riot, Erp, and Pearl of the Scars trying to keep Speedlejuice contained there at turn 3. Great skating there from Booty Queen as Scarta to death came in for a big hit, but Booty Queen able to keep her composure and keep blocking as they're going to try to bridge the Valkyrie Vixen up against some tough defense. Looks like Chiniski Scarred to death. Can't see what the other one is, but some great defense there. But Happy Valley keeping Speedlejuice contained to just 8 points. There's almost a star pass there, but Denver able to come in and prevent the star pass. As Happy Valley calls a timeout with about 5.5 minutes to go. Want to thank our all of our amazing sponsors and vendors that have made this event possible. It takes all of the referees and officials and volunteers to make this happen. And we are so grateful for them. But to make this financially feasible, we have to thank Adobe, Einstein Bagels, Culinary Crafts, Built Bar, G2G, Protein Bars, Derby Warehouse, and Rage Fitness. Some amazing vendors that have made this possible. We also have some awesome vendors here with some amazing deals. Rise Body Works is here. Cetera Lynn earrings and keychains. These are all these products are all handmade, hypoallergenic, and lightweight yet durable. Looks like here for Jam 19, all teams are at full strength. Klein jamming for the Mile High Club. Jugs jamming for the Molly Morbids. Gets through first to pick up lead jammer status, but is cycled through the pack. Means she has to get through the pack 2 times just to start her scoring run. As Klein gets through, Jugs takes a big hit, gets up and calls the jam off, preventing any points from the Mile High Club. I just want both teams to have fun. I was that guy with the Go team. I was just putting that shirt where it's like, I just want both teams to have fun. There's be that guy. Busy Hummingbird now going up against Maven. 4 minutes left in the first half. And Maven gets through to pick up lead jammer status. Katzenjammer going up against Scald Eagle. Again, this had a fun moment earlier where Katzenjammer just waited at turn 3. Scald Eagle back at turn 1, just waited for the team to the jam to time out. Scald Eagle is lead, but Katzenjammer is through the pack as well. And Happy Valley is all smiles about it. Scald Eagle is going to get into the pack and call it off. We'll see if there was any points. Yeah, able to sneak in 1 point there, 2 points for Scald Eagle, but some great skating from Katzenjammer minimizing. What Scald Eagle can do, we've seen 12, 16-point jams pretty regularly from Scald Eagle. So Happy Valley excited to minimize what's done there as Jugs goes now to the jammer line for Happy Valley. That'd be rad. Klein picks up lead jammer status for the Mile High Club. And I know it was called, and now Klein cycling back through after a hit to the outside. Going to get through one more time. Going to get through for 4 points and call it off. As we're at about the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Maven against Busy Hummingbird. Maven's picked up lead jammer status for Denver. Oh man, I didn't even see it happen. I'm gonna see if I can watch it on the stream. A star pass from Busy Hummingbird to Suki Slap House gets Suki in scoring run, in scoring position, able to hold Mile High Club to just 4 points on that jam. One of my favorite jammer lineups here, Scald Eagle against Katzenjammer. And Scald Eagle through the pack has picked up lead jammer status. Riot, Erp, Cookie, Pearl of the Scars, and Booty Queen trying to slow Scald Eagle down. It is fun to watch skaters of Denver's caliber, especially Scald Eagle, who's one of the more well-known derby skaters out there, go against them. It's really fun to see Happy Valley test their skills against skaters like these, and they are doing a phenomenal job. Scald Eagle sees the game time go to 0 after picking up 8 points and calls it off. We're going to have our first halftime of the game. Some people call it the only halftime. And we're going to give the skaters 15 minutes. You bought some tickets. Listen for your number. All right, I need to set it down because I have only one hand. All right, got to mix it up. We had a lot of the lovely Deathly Harlow here is modeling our Scentsy basket. Thank you to everyone who bought these raffle tickets. A lot of late entries here, so I'm just trying to make it fair. Okay. 9787104. 7104. 9787104. Once. All right. Thanks, some fans coming all the way down from Denver. Thank you for supporting our league and helping out. We have a few more raffle things to do and a whole other half of gameplay. I don't know where this goes, so I don't know what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Jam number one of the second half. Maven up against Valkyrie Vixen. Suki with some aggressive defense right off the bat to try to slow Maven down. Second time's a charm. Maven makes it through the pack, starting the scoring run for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen with a penalty is going to give Mile High Club a power jam as they call it off here. First jam ends with Mile High Club, 4 points. Sorry. All right. Jam 2, Speedlejuice, and a power start for Mile High Club gets lead jammer status. Mile High Club picks up another quick 4 points and calls off the jam. Now remember, if you want to give a skater a shout out and you're watching on the live stream, the Venmo QR code is in the bottom corner of the screen there. Give that a scan, make a donation. And throw that out in the chat that you made a donation, and we will. I'll make that bout shout for you. Mile High Club is just playing very smart and some incredible roller derby. Just very impressed with the level of athleticism that they have as Scald Eagle gets lead jammer. Again, we have Jugs here getting through to start the scoring run. in the full predator mode there. Skating too close to the sun, and Jug's able to sneak in 2 more points for Happy Valley. Fans here making enough noise. I hope you fans on the live stream can hear it. We've got Busy now jamming for Happy Valley. Up against Klein for the Mile High Club. Klein gets through, picks up lead jammer status. Busy Hummingbird through some very tough defense, gets through to start a scoring run for Happy Valley. And Happy Valley able to limit the Mile High Club to just 1 point that jam. As Katzenjammer goes to the jammer line for Happy Valley and Maven for Denver. Very fun to watch Mile High Club's approach to the start of a jam as they move all over. I almost thought there was some with not a full contingent of blockers out there, but they were. They're just in different places, hidden throughout the pack there. Maven picks up lead jammer status from Mile High Club. Katzenjammer still now on her way to the penalty box, going to give Mile High Club a power jam. But Suki with a big hit there to Maven sends her cycling back. Mile High Club starting in a power start. Both teams have a full contingent of blockers out there. Gobrecht now jamming for the Mile High Club. Pack is speeding up there, but a pile up on the straightaway turns them down. Cookie, Pearl of Scars, and Booty Queen push Gobrecht out of bounds after picking up 4 points, and Gobrecht going to call it off after the 4 points for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen up against Scald Eagle. 23 minutes to go in the game. Scald Eagle looks like a cut track penalty assessed is going to give Valkyrie Vixen a power jam. I think this is Happy Valley's first power jam of the game here. We'll see if they can are able to make the most of it and put some points. Valkyrie Vixen going shoulder to shoulder there with some tough defense from Denver with some great bridging. 505 Elise LeCracken bridging. Suki gets in there to help sort of bust it up the pack. But it is a tough defense as Scald Eagle comes out of the penalty box to start the scoring run. Val gets through, and because Scald Eagle had gone to the penalty box, Val is lead jammer, able to call it off before Denver can pick up any points that jam. Jugs up for Happy Valley, going up against Klein for the Mile High Club. Klein able to get through, picks up lead jammer status. Jugs gets low as the whistle blows to start scoring run for the Molly Morbids. Jugs able to contain the Mile High Club to just 4 points, so as we are about 21 minutes to go in the game. Then Busy Hummingbird now jamming for Happy Valley. Up against Scara to Death. Want to thank everyone who's made day one of the Jello Bowl such a success. All the amazing volunteers, referees, and officials who helped put this on. As Busy Hummingbird is your lead jammer. Busy Hummingbird is through for the full four-finger special. 4 points for Busy Hummingbird. And the crowd has been soaking it up. Big hit, I think, there from Unprotected Lex for Busy Hummingbird as it slows her down a little, brings her back to earth as the penalty box starts to clear. California all the way up to 8,000, bringing Busy Hummingbird cycling back. A great triangle there. Lex kicking assets. And Orange Crusher able to get a high block or blocking to the head and Scara to Death gives Busy Hummingbird a power jam, and she has put 4 points up on the board, but she has to cycle back past Chinaski as... 8 points on that jam from Busy Hummingbird. And Happy Valley, happy about that. That was some great defense there from Happy Valley, and they really helped Busy maximize the time on the track. Cots and Jam are going to start in a power start, but otherwise Mile High Club at full strength. Almost through, has to cycle back. Cookie tries to get in and bulldoze for Kotzen Jammer. Great skating there from Scara to Death. Gets through, picks up lead jammer status coming off of out of the penalty box. Pick up lead jammer status for the Mile High Club. Pearl of Scars and Riot Earp pushing Scara to the outside. Gonna have her call it off after picking up 4 more points for the Mile High Club. Klein jamming for the Mile High Club, going up against Valkyrie Vixen for Happy Valley. Happy Valley tries to keep Klein on the inside, but Klein's able to find an opportunity, gets through, and picks up the scoring run. Begins the scoring run. Valkyrie Vixen finding her own opportunity through the pack to start the scoring run for Happy Valley. And that's going to force Mile High Club to call it off after picking up 4 more points. Man, what a finish there. Both jammers out. Out quick and close, right next to each other, and Mile High Club going to call it off. Skull the Eagle and Busy Hummingbird are jamming, both teams at full strength. We're halfway done with the second half here. As that was fun to watch. Bria Afraid just slamming into that pack to try to make a path for Skull the Eagle. Helping Skull the Eagle get through. Skull the Eagle picks up lead jammer status for the Mile High Club. There it is. Skull the Eagle with an apex jump gets through for 4 points. With a star pass on the Molly Morbids is Suki getting close into that pack. That's going to force Scald Eagle to call off the jam. Not after picking up 8 more points for the Mile High Club. And we want to thank our amazing sponsors that made this happen. Adobe, the global creative company that loves supporting their communities, like HVDD. Sherry Jasperson brought in some amazing cookies and some fans available to cool you down. You can buy those at the merch and concession stands. Culinary Crafts and Einstein Bagels provided food for our amazing officials. And Built Bar, we can't thank them enough. A local company here in Utah, a standout among protein bars. And it tastes more like a candy bar than a protein bar. I can vouch for that. I love every Built Bar I've ever had. And they're the favorite protein bar for many fitness trainers and fitness enthusiasts alike. Thank you for helping fuel our athletes and officials and announcers. Thank you, Built Bar. 4 points are already on the board. One more before the Mile Hub calls it off. 1-8-7 for the Mile High Club. 13 minutes to go in the game. Maven jamming for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen out for the Molly Morbids. Maven gets through. She comes around turn 1, picks up lead jammer status for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie with a big hit there on Chenesky sends her cycling back. And 8 more points up on the board for the Mile High Club. 12 minutes to go. Skull the Eagle jamming against Carpe Jugulum. I don't know how these skaters do it. It's probably all the Built Bars or G2G protein bars that are keeping these skaters going. A lot of them play. This is both teams' second games today. But out there taking big hits, making big moves, making it happen there. Just very impressive. Mile High Club, 4 more points, almost to that 200-point mark. Busy Hummingbird and California jamming. Happy Valley down 1 blocker. 11 minutes on the clock. Busy Hummingbird cycling back past Grizz. Gets California out as lead jammer. Happy Valley losing another skater. Happy Valley calling a timeout. Great time to go see our vendors that are here. There's some merch available from Happy Valley. Rise Bodyworks is here to fix anyone who needs it. Go check out the specials they are offering at their vendor booth. Cetera Lynn earrings and keychains. All products handmade, hypoallergenic, and lightweight, yet durable. We cannot thank our many great vendors for coming out and supporting us, the sponsors who made this happen, the volunteers. This is a whole big undertaking, and we are so glad to have so many volunteers be able to make this happen. Referees and officials, everyone who's come. Culinary Crafts, Einstein Bagels providing the food to keep our officials going in a whole 2-day tournament. You can imagine the amount of effort that takes. Suki tries to keep Maven on that inside, but some fancy footwork from Maven gets Maven through to start the scoring run. Katzenjammer on her scoring run as well. Happy Valley defense with some great defense there to slow them down. They are all happy about that. Looks like 4 more points for the Mile High Club. Looks like Happy Valley will be down. I think, if I'm seeing this right, both teams down a skater as Valkyrie Vixen and Scald Eagle go to the jammer lines for their teams. Scald Eagle gets through first, picks up lead jammer status. Finds the perfect. That was some. I don't know how well you'll see it on the stream there, but that was some great skating from Scald Eagle. Went right for the place where if they had continued to try to hold her, would have been a multiplayer block. So they had to let her go. Scald Eagle picking up 4 more points for the Mile High Club as Valkyrie Vixen gets through the pack. And every big hit and stop, the fans and Happy Valley and the Happy Valley skaters are just over the moon to even see cool stuff like that, to get to see cool stuff like that happen. As we're now in single-digit minute territory, 9 minutes to go. Jam as Happy Valley going to call for an official review. Want to thank all the amazing teams and their support who's come down here to make the Jello Bowl such a success. Happy Valley has been anxious to get to host another event since doing the Continental Cup back in 2019. They really got the fever of high-level competitive derby and hosting teams from all over. And we're so glad all these teams come down and make this happen. Without teams being willing to come down, wouldn't have even happened. Would have just been more Happy Valley or Wasatch Derby games. So we're really excited to see them down here and willing to support us at this first ever Jello Bowl. Happy Valley was looking to get a back block called, but it wasn't. And they do not retain the official review. But Carpe Jugulum gets through, picks up lead jammer status for Happy Valley. Jugs with some big skating there, but gets cycled back in. And Klein gets through to start the scoring run. Jug's going to get 3 points for the Molly Morbids. Thanks to everyone following along on the stream and for all the comments. It's a lot of fun having you guys there. Thank you for taking time out of your weekend to help watch the roller derby. Remember the Venmo code's on the lower corner there. You can scan that and make a donation. If you do, please throw that in the chat along with a little request for me to say something, and I'll happily be your personal announcer. Star Pass gets Cookie into the pack. That's going to force Mile High Club to call it off after they picked up 4 more points. I think the crowd's so excited to see. I think it's Scald Eagle's first time jamming, and they're excited to root on the relative newcomer. No, who making her jamming debut here in this game for the Molly Morbids, going up against Scald Eagle. Who is T-Buck? It's got to be. I'm going to find out who you are, Seabug, in the chat, and we're going to confirm that this donation was made. Who gets low, getting through to start the scoring run, keeping Scald Eagle to just 4 points. Yeah, I guess this is still PG, right? I don't know. Usually I only say this at after parties, but all right. Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought, me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. Klein is jamming for Mile High Club, picks up lead jammer status. Kotzen Chalmer, who's out there for the Molly Morbids, trying to make it happen, but taking a big hit right from Janeski, sends her cycling back. Some very great defenders out there. Be Afraid. And others whose numbers I can't see right now, but very good defenders nonetheless. Valkyrie Vixen up against Maven. Maven gets through, picks up lead jammer status for the Mile High Club. Valkyrie Vixen's almost through, but took a big hit. Almost through with the apex jump, but some great defense there from Happy Valley. Is access denied. Helps Valkyrie Vixen get through, and Mile High Club going to call it off. One more point for the Molly Morbids. Mile High Club putting in 3 more points. We're just over 3 minutes to go. Jugs going up against Scald Eagle. Grizz, California, and Chinesky with some amazing defense there, keeping Jugs contained, and Scald Eagle out in front to start scoring run for the Mile High Club. With Jugs through the pack, my Scald Eagle going to call it off. We're just under 3 minutes to go. And just really want to give a shout out. There's so much happening in the pack. It's really hard to see all of the defenders that are out there and give them the due they deserve. But the defense from Mile High Club has just been amazing. And wish I could call them all out each jam. Coyote jamming for the first time for the Mile High Club. Busy Hummingbird out there again for Happy Valley. Busy Hummingbird almost through, but pushed to the inside and has to cycle back. Pretty great debut there from Coyote as making a game through to start the scoring run for the Mile High Club, and a star pass for Happy Valley gets Suki through. So Coyote's going to call it off before Suki could get any points. 4 points on the board for the Mile High Club. Official timeout, I think. Yeah, official timeout. Great time to go see our vendors, get some concessions. Man, who has her own fan club and cheer, her own personal cheer out there? That's very impressive. An official timeout. They're going to call a penalty on Mile High Club's jammer. I think it was a Mile High. It was a multiplayer block, is what it looked like anyway. So who's in a power start? Coyote be the jammer in the penalty box. I hope you guys can hear those cheers out there on the chat. Who is through as lead jammer for Happy Valley and has got to be happy about this? Who is a newer skater for Happy Valley? And timeout called with about 30. Oh, well, who was able to pick up one more point for the Molly Morbids? Way to go, who? Timeout called with 13 seconds on the clock. And at the end of the team timeout, we have an official timeout. I cannot thank the referees and officials and our volunteers for making this happen. Want to thank Denver for coming down here and doing such amazing skating. And we want to thank Happy Valley for putting this on and Wasatch for hosting us. Just what amazing hosts. Thank you to the fans for coming out here in person. All of you from wherever you are on the stream, thank you so much for your comments. Ryder making a graceful exit from the track, but she must have, looks like she fouled out, as you would say. Cats and Jammer now against Maven as we start the last jam. Happy Valley making it happen as we end it. Cats and Jammer is lead jammer for Happy Valley as the team is all smiles. Maven gets through to start the scoring run for Happy Valley. Katzenjammer gets through, picks up 4 points, calls it off. And it looks like that is going to be the end of the game. Thank you, referees and officials. Congratulations, Mile High Club. Way to go. And Molly Morbids, we are also proud of you. Thank you for coming out there and playing. Again, congratulations to Mile High Club. Thank you so much for coming out and playing. And way to go, Molly Morbids. Everyone come out and give these skaters some high fives. We cannot thank everyone who made this possible. This is it for today. We'll see you all back here tomorrow for Game 2.